The Vanuatu Islands in the South Pacific suffered 3 magnitude 6.9 quakes in the same place this week, and tropical cyclone Zena was also born in the same place on Tuesday. The first major quake this week fell on the 1st of April, a magnitude 6.0 in Japan. On the same day, we had a magnitude 6.1 in Papua New Guinea. The next day, April the 2nd, a magnitude 6.0 struck Alaska, along with the first of the Vanuatu quakes in the South Pacific. We then had another magnitude 6.9 in the Vanuatu Islands before a magnitude 6.0 struck Indonesia, and then on Thursday yet another magnitude 6.9 struck Vanuatu. All the quakes were in the southern hemisphere apart from the one in Alaska. And while we're on with quakes,
up to 20 earthquakes have shaken Arizona in the last week and a half.
Even though there were no reports of damage or injuries, this phenomenon is catching some experts' attention. 9 Your Side's Alexa Liaco explains the recent swarm of earthquakes.
They may not look like this or cause damage like this, but as this map shows, northwest Arizona has been hit by nearly 20 earthquakes, ranging from magnitude 0.7 to magnitude 2.6. This all started March 29th when a 2.3 quake happened just outside of Littlefield.
It's unusual for us to see that many earthquakes and continuing over a period like that.
A heat wave for Alaska, which was warmer than Las Vegas in places this week, as temperatures hit 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees centigrade, breaking a 90-year-old record.
Of South Florida's coastline was covered with thousands of unusual beachgoers this week. Lifeguards on Hallandale Beach, about 18 miles north of Miami, found the shoreline covered with jellyfish. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to predict their arrival, CNN meteorologist Allison Chinchar said. The little jellyfish, called Valella, have bodies designed to allow them to sail away from shore. However, strong winds can catch the fins of the sea creatures and carry them onto beaches.
There is a big rise in dolphin and whale deaths reported in the UK this week. Meanwhile, an 8th baby dolphin is found dead on a Mississippi beach this week.
Elsewhere, rescuers were battling on Monday to reach thousands of people stranded by floods and landslides in Pakistan and Kashmir. The worst hit area was Shangla district in northern Pakistan, where 14 deaths were reported. Pre-monsoon rains often cause damage in rural Pakistan. But during the rainy season last summer, torrential downpours and flooding killed 81 people.
India's heat has become unbearable, and it's only April. Already 111 people have died in the relentless heat, with temperatures in some parts reaching 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit, and with 90% humidity, life has become unbearable for some. Last year, 2,500 people died from the heat. This year is well on course to eclipse that. Last year, we had snow in Hawaii, Mexico, and Kuwait. This year, snow falls for the first time on the Caribbean island of Guadeloupe. And spare a thought for the Canadians, Arctic temperatures return as the mercury drops to minus 10 degrees centigrade with a feel-like temperature of minus 17 degrees centigrade, 1 degree Fahrenheit. A video of a meteor captured by Peter Firmin on New Zealand's South Island this week. Now, a quick look at tensions around the world. This man, the King of Jordan, was quoted as saying on a leaked document this week that World War III has already started. He also added, unquote. The problem is many countries are still living in the Cold War instead of focusing on the Third World War. Meanwhile, South Korea retaliated against the North with very strong words this week. Meanwhile, Israel issues an emergency statement for all citizens to leave Turkey immediately. Iran announced this week the unveiling of 12 new self-developed nuclear products ranging from fuel and laser technology to power plants and reactors, along with centrifuge systems. Everything going to plan in Iran then. Fiji was braced this week for catastrophic flooding just 1 month after the country was hit by Cyclone Winston, as tropical Cyclone Zena threatened the islands. Well folks, that's it again this week. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all next week.